Hi, welcome back to my channel. What am I sounding like? Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Anna, and today I got in the mail the new Wet n Wild collection called the Neon Collection, which honestly I would have called it festival because I don't feel like they went full on neon with this collection, and I kind of feel a little disappointed. I think Wet n Wild could outdo themselves with a neon collection. It'd be bomb. They could do highlighters, neon glitters. I think they really could nail a neon collection. I'm a little bit sad that they used that name for this collection because I don't feel like we have enough neons. So starting with the lip glosses, I did pick up two. I picked up one in Glamping, and I love that the caps have these cute little stars on them. I think they did a phenomenal job with the packaging. I honestly picked this one up because I thought it was the most unique, kind of grungy looking one. It's like a gray, but a mauve and really sparkly. It has a barely there scent. This next one I don't know that I really even want to try on my lips because it came like, I'll just show you. Maybe I'll see it, maybe you won't. But this one is called VIP Entrance, and it's just a peachy one, and like it smells pretty good, but it's like a disaster. So for some reason it's messy all around the cap, like someone used it, and if you look up in there you can kind of see it too. So I don't know if I really want to try on my lips during these times, but it's just a peachy shimmery shade. Honestly, I don't think there's anything that special about that shade anyways, but I did pay for it, so I'm a little bit bummed. But let's test this one out on the lips. Again, this one is called Glamping, which I think is a super cute name. I actually told Travis I really want to go glamping because I don't know. Okay, so it's almost like a brown, like a grayish brown with green blue flags. It's pretty cool. This is a really cool color because honestly up close it doesn't look as crazy as it does in the monitor. Like it looks very brown and grayy in the monitor, and I feel like up close you just see some shine. It's kind of cool. I like it. And then we got two different highlighters. This is such a big collection. There were so many lip glosses, so many highlighters. I picked the two I thought would fit my skin tone the best, so I got Halo Effect, which seems to kind of be this pinky tone champagne. When I swatched these, oh my goodness you guys, they're so soft. I feel like Wet n Wild highlighter quality is always just amazing. The best drugstore highlighter ever. Again, this one is called Halo Effect. So we're going to take that one on one side of the cheek. We're actually going to take this Bretman Rock times Wet n Wild highlighter brush. Like, what is this called? And let me get a mirror so I can see up close. Ooh, okay. I actually really like this one. Sometimes pinky shades tend to like have too much of either a pink or a white cast. I really like that one. Again, that one is called Halo Effect. This next one is the peachier one that I picked up, and this one is called Illuminati. Maybe they are trying to copy Jeffree Star times Shane Dawson. I'll tell you in a little bit. So here's that one, and again, this one's just as soft. Like, they're really soft. That one is definitely more of a medium peachy toned. So pretty. I think I'm gonna love this one too, honestly. So again, taking that same brush. Oh man, I don't know. I really like this one too. I think the highlighters are gonna be my favorite thing about this collection. That is a pretty peachy golden highlight that's not too dark for my skin tone. I love it. I like them both. Which one do you like better? This one or this one? I highly recommend these guys. They look so good. Now for the two eyeshadow quads that I picked up. These retail for just under $5. Now they have, again, a huge array of different quads to choose from, and honestly none of them really made me excited. I saw them and I said they're cute. I just got the Norvina palette, so I have a ton of blues now. I have greens. I didn't feel like I really needed them. And while it looks beautiful to have the glitters in here, I do not like the Wet n Wild pressed glitter formula. If you've ever used their pressed glitters in the past, it is unfortunately the same, or maybe fortunately, depending on your stance on it, the same formula. I absolutely hate it. I have not ever found a good way to wear them because it basically feels like they mixed Vaseline into glitter and it's slick. It literally just feels like you're putting your finger into oil. It's just so slippery. So I'm a little bit bummed about that because each quad has 2 glitters. So it was very difficult for me to kind of choose which ones I even wanted, because it's like I'm only getting 2 shades that I'm really gonna end up using. So I just wish Wet n Wild would up their game with their pressed glitter formula. It's been so long that they've had this formula and it's just time. It's just time to create a new formula. Unless they really work for you, which if they do, please let me know and maybe we'll try some today. So I got the black one and this is called Blacked Out because I was hoping, I still had hope. I had hoped that maybe they worked on their formula a little bit and maybe it'd be different, but it's not. It is like this is a black glitter, but can you tell how oily it looks? Just like it's paint or something. And that's what comes off on my finger. I don't think we'll even be using this. It just looks like I have pepper sprinkled on me, and it's a shame because it's kind of like the thing I was most excited for in this palette, and I thought maybe if I had put a glitter glue down it would help, but I just don't foresee me being able to use this at all. And the silver is the same, just like I'm touching Vaseline, and it's just really icky, and it just feels like makeup I probably would have played with when I was 4 years old. But I have to say, the shimmers and mattes are great. So if you don't care about the glitters anyways, and you don't care about paying $4 for just 2 shadows, then I think they're probably worth it. There is something really exciting about this palette, however, because this little taupey silver shade, I'm pretty sure, is a dupe for a shade from the Shane Dawson x Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette, which is one of the most unique shades I have ever owned, and it is called Sleep Paralysis. It's like the same. I love that shade so much. It's the most unique taupe I've ever owned in my life because it has like these purple, reflex, pink, and this one does too. I'm pretty sure it's a dupe. And if it's not a complete dupe, I'm pretty sure it's pretty dead on. And the only shade I've ever seen like this is in the Conspiracy palette, which I don't know if it's even available right now. So honestly, I'm happy that's the case because I'm so obsessed with that shade, and I would, if I had known that, I would have bought it just for this shade. This matte black, it's a matte black. I don't know how it performs, but it looks, you know, it's buildable. It's matte black. The glitters, I hate them so much. And this green one, I'm a little disappointed too, called Mosh Pit. Not only because of the glitters in it, which again are oily. These ones feel slightly less oily, but do you see this? Look at this. Look at this, guys. Glitter who? Glitter who? Where is it? I don't know. If you like rub it out, it can give you like a sheer layer of glitter, and maybe that way is fine. I don't know. I'm really reaching here. And then, so the shimmer again in this amazing, beautiful mint. The best shimmer mint I've ever seen at the drugstore. So I'm like, what is happening? There's literally at least 1 shade in these palettes that I got that are just outstanding. So here is this mint green, and it's gorgeous. It's shimmery. It's like everything you'd ever want in a mint. It's a beautiful mint shade. But I was kind of disappointed because I thought this was matte and it looked a little bit, maybe it's a satin. Maybe we can work with it still. I really wanted to use this green in the crease, but it kind of is shimmery. But I'm also like, did they try and like add some conspiracy aspects to this? Because I mean, it's not as shimmery as that green that Shane Dawson put in his palette that they took out, but it was like the same type of shade. Then they have the Sleep Paralysis looking shade. And then they have that highlighter that's called Illuminati. Like, are they trying to kind of incorporate Shane Dawson dupes here? I don't know. I'm not that excited to use the palettes, if I'm being completely honest, other than the shimmers. Like, I wish I could put a completely different crease shade and stuff, but I think we need to try it for this review. I always use this e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer, as most of you are aware. So I guess we'll start with the black. I expect to have so much fallout on this side. So we're gonna go on this matte black, even though I really don't want to today. Because again, I just used a deep dark matte black. I just like, okay, at least it's going on very lightly at first and I'm not having a ton of fallout right away. So again, this is just that black and I don't want it to be deep dark black way up here. We really want to blend that out. This is a nice matte black. I feel like it's buildable and it's not patchy or anything. It's just working like a good matte black. I don't know how this one made it into the neon collection, but it did. I mean, it's cute. It was a cute idea. I'm happy it did since it has that color that's like sleep paralysis. Alright, I guess, you know, for the sake of this video, we have to test out glitter, right? I really hate myself for doing this. I mean, it gives you that glossy effect, but if you want creasing, it's gonna come. The creasing is gonna happen. So you get that glossy effect, and it might look cool for pictures. Some cool glossy black lids for pictures. That's enough of that. We're going to go into this beautiful, the most beautiful shade in the world. Actually, I don't know because I haven't even used it yet. It's picking up, but I do kind of have to dig my brush into it quite a little bit. Oh yeah, this totally reminds me of sleep paralysis. I have got to bring my palette down here to compare that. Yeah, like it doesn't even look like I have glitter over there. It just looks glossy, which is kind of cool again, but it's gonna crease like crazy later. So we're gonna actually try and use this green shade for the crease. I'm digging pretty hard into this pan. This one did seem pressed a little bit harder. I think the shimmers, that's not true though either. I was gonna say the shimmers are easier to pick up, but the matte black is pretty easy to pick up, so I don't think that's the case. Okay. I think this is definitely like a satin. Like if this was a shimmer, I'd be disappointed because it's very lackluster, so I'm gonna call it a satin. I do feel like I have to build this one up a lot, but again, I feel like it's able to be built up, so it doesn't bother me. It's when it's a shade that you can't build up and you want it darker, and no matter what you do, it just won't build. Those shades, nobody likes them. Right, now going into this minty shade. Oh, that picked up nicely on that brush. Oh my gosh, she is a pigmented little thing. That, my friend, holy smokes, that is good. The green one is probably my favorite just performance-wise so far. Not that there's anything wrong. I mean, technically the black, you know, it worked like a black shadow. I just stink at blending out blacks. So I feel like it's the more user-friendly option, but man, I love this mint shade. It's gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna go into this glitter even though I really don't want to. Just so you guys can kind of see. So you see there's a little ever so tiny bit green, but I feel like it's just picking up all the rest of my makeup. It's really literally barely there. Before I finish up the rest of my face, I should talk about this glitter. I ordered one of the glitters. As soon as I opened it, I was like, oh man, there's like no product in here. And it's like $5. So yeah, I would 100% recommend a ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed just to get more of your money's worth. Like, what? That's literally what it came with. Like that. That's it. What is that? That's like enough for barely anything. And also it's such a wet, it's literally like gel, like it's like hair gel consistency. It's literally so wet that if I were to put it on my eye, which I don't even know if it says if it's eye safe or not, I don't even know. It's just completely wet. It'll completely mess up my eye look. I thought about putting some under my eye, maybe like a little bit, and maybe that'll be cool, but those stars came off. Come on, stars. Where are you? So yeah, it doesn't quite stick the way you'd probably expect it / want it to. Yeah, I feel like you could kind of use it for the outer portions like this, but definitely not on top of eyeshadow because it's really going to take it off. So what's crazy is they do end up drying down, but holy smokes, it takes a lot of work to even get it on anything. Stick to my face. Come on, get off my fingernail. I just want some stars in my life. It kind of looks cool. Like that. It's burning. So I finished up by adding some eyeliner, and all I did was put on some mascara, and I can already see where I added that glitter that it is starting to take off the eyeshadows, especially over here. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's creasing. It's still tacky. Didn't dry down whatsoever. If you're wondering what eyeliners I'm wearing, they are from an indie makeup brand called Killer Queen Cosmetics, and I have a whole in-depth review dedicated to these. They're called paint pods, and you water activate them and then you put them on your eyes, and they're just fun to add to looks. I really like the way the purple one looks with that shimmer shade right there. Lastly, I picked up these two nail polishes. They have other nail polishes that aren't just toppers, but I honestly was painting my nails the other day and was like, I don't have any glitter toppers, where they'll go. And so I just picked up both. This one is called Private Jet, and it's just tiny little holographic sparkles. It's nothing crazy, just very sheer tiny holographic sparkles. This one is a chunkier glitter, and it's called Confetti Party, and it looks, so that one looks just like confetti, just chunkier sparkles. So I think that this just screams festival, and festival season's not really happening. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on this first impressions. First of all, nail polishes, they're like under $3. You can't really go wrong if you're looking for a topper or a fun shade. They have a bunch of different colors, and so I think they're worth checking out, and if they end up being no good, they were under $3. The highlighters, oh my gosh, they're one of my favorite drugstore highlighter brands, period. Yeah, get them, find a shade you like. I like both of the ones I picked up. This one again is Illuminati, and this one again is called Halo Effect, but I just really like them both. So smooth if you don't want a glittery highlight but you really want a blinding highlight. These are very buildable and beautiful, so these are amazing highlighters. I highly recommend getting one that fits your skin tone. This glitter gel, if it really only comes with this like little lump of glitter, no, I don't think it's worth the like almost $5. But it is fun to play around with. Now, it's not fun to try and get on. It's not fun to try and put on top of eyeshadow. I know that it would crease like crazy, but I think that on your cheek and under the eye as like a highlight, it kind of is a cool added effect, and now it's dried down. But adding it on there is a pain in the butt, and I feel like there's a lot of other glitters that are easier to play with. You know what I mean? But unlike ColourPop's Glitterly Obsessed used to dry down completely, and now they don't. They stay really tacky, and I don't know why. But this one is dried down, and that's what I want. I don't know why ColourPop did that. The lip glosses, I don't know where the one I just put on my lips went to, but I feel like you can't go wrong with Wet n Wild lip glosses. They're pretty, they're glittery, they're very affordable, they have a ton of colors to choose from. If there's one you like, I'd say go ahead and get it, because you're probably not going to regret it. It's good. Look at my hands. I'm a disaster. Disaster. And last but not least, the shadow palettes. The shadow palettes. Literally 50-50 on these, because You have to decide if the $5 is worth your money for basically 2 shadows that perform very well. They are very unique shades, which you wouldn't normally find at the drugstore. And I do believe this one is a dupe for Sleep Paralysis from the Conspiracy palette. So I will be posting that on my Instagram, which is just For the Love of Glitter, probably either in my stories or in a photo. And then also I'll probably post it in my community tab here. So if you follow me, you'll see it. I'm going to do a swatch side by side later. And this one performed really well too. It's just the glitters, and man, why are the glitters like that? Some people might like the glitters, and if that's the case, then yeah, girl, go get them. I don't understand. If you have a better way of using the glitters, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. You guys have a great day.